Welcome to Rapid Retro Reviews, where we go back in the day and play some old school bangers and failures. The Red Dead Redemption games are massively successful titles by Rockstar Games, but it is often forgotten that the series first began on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox in 2004 with Red Dead Revolver. Red Dead Revolver takes place in the Wild West during the late 1860s. The father of our main protagonist, Nate Harlow, nicknamed Red, returns home after striking gold with his partner in Bear Mountain. Shortly after returning, the family is raided and Red's parents are killed. Years later, Red is now a ruthless bounty hunter out for vengeance. Red Dead Revolver is a third-person shooter similar to the Grand Theft Auto games. Prior to entering each mission, you get to load out with a revolver, rifle or shotgun, and a throwable item such as dynamite. After completing a mission, you will be given the option to purchase new weapons and upgrades. The Deadeye mechanic puts everything in slow motion and allows you to place more precise shots on your opponent. Killing enemies will charge your Deadeye meter. It's super fun going into Deadeye mode and headshotting multiple opponents at once. It's a super helpful mechanic and makes the game a lot of fun. You'll also find yourself in multiple duels across the game in which you must draw and defeat your opponent. Some of the duels towards the end of the game get extremely difficult, and one wrong move will get you killed. The story consists of 27 different missions. You mainly play as Red, but on specific missions you must play with other characters in the story. Each character has their own unique signature weapon and ability. The additional characters add a really nice variety to the game. My favorite was playing as Shadow Wolf with his bow and arrow, and sniping enemies with the Buffalo Soldier while riding the carriage was so fun. Each character also has their own unique load screen, which makes the load times seem a little shorter, and they're pretty entertaining to watch. The different missions all offer a different setting in the Wild West. Almost every single level is different in some way, and that makes the game feel so much less repetitive than it could have been. And for a game that takes place in the Wild West, the enemies and bosses are really creative and hilarious at times.
You're gonna blow up real good, cowboy!
This one boss drinks a potion to teleport around the map, and another boss carries a coffin with a machine gun in it. Not very realistic, but still awesome. The game is actually pretty difficult at times too. I was expecting to breeze through the story, but I died a ton throughout my playthrough.
Congratulations! You came in second!
Red Dead Revolver looks really good for the PS2 era, and the soundtrack is pretty good. I felt like I was playing in a Wild West movie at times. My rating for Red Dead Revolver is an 8 out of 10. It's a great game all around, and if you're a fan of Rockstar's other big titles, then it's definitely worth playing through.
What do you say, partner?